Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, got it.
Okay. Can you sit? That's why I said I can get you
All
to.
right, so today I'm well, question. How many of y'all are fathers? Fathers. All right. Man, 3. We got 3 fathers in the house. Okay. Got it.
You got a loud speaking voice.
Okay.
Can you keep it down a little
Yes,
bit?
ma'am.
That's right. Just, you don't have to whisper, but just a little. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I just came to talk about why being a father is like is one of the most important things you can do in this lifetime. It's definitely one of the most important things I can do as far as better in the future, and it's something I definitely find is very important. One thing about our generation particularly, they're called the fatherless generation. They literally have an organization called the fatherless generation. And based off the studies, in accordance with the American Academy of Pediatrics, 57% of black homes are fatherless. That's over half. So that's half our homes that don't have fathers. And 63% of that people are suicidal. So 63%, that's over half of our people that's already thinking about suicide because they don't have the proper guidance they need. Now that 57, and then 80%, according to the Justice and Behavior Department, 80% turn out to be rapists. I don't know how they came up with that number particularly, but it's definitely a good point to figure out how many lives you can save just by being there in their lives, just by being in those child's lives. A lot of times we get distracted these days versus the older time. In the older times, they were facing torture. They was facing different types of oppression that would cause them to go home and be home. And like, I'd rather be home. But now we're definitely distracted these days, whether it's definitely our careers, smoking, drinking, anything, etc. We're distracted. That's what we find. That's what studies find to be. All right, so. Just an example as far as fathers need to be at home. Right here we have my daughter Gabriella. This is Wave. 7 years old. Most responsible child I ever met. Like, I tell her to do anything, she'll hit it. Like, dead on. We'll make her bed by herself, all that great stuff. Now, the thing bad about her is her schoolwork. She needs somebody to be there and be like, hey Gabby, you're doing a good job. Just for her to continue pushing through. Alright? Next, we got Kyla. 6 years old, A1 athlete, fearless, ready to do it all. A student, don't even need that much attention in school, but an emotional wreck. This girl need daddy-daughter date just to talk to her more than anything. Talk about boys already. I'm already talking about it. Last not least, the one climbing on the table is Mama Mariah. 3 years old, already showing promises that she knows, she needs to know. She can spell her own name already. Count 35, 3 years old. But with this girl, she needs direction. If she find her, if her sisters tell her to do anything, she's gonna do it. If it's wrong, she's just gonna do it. Very fearless child. So as a father, I find with her, she needs direction. I'm only using these girls just to say that if I wasn't in home, I wouldn't be able to notice the things I notice for my daughters and being, and what I need to do with them as far as guiding them and protecting them. I know you guys being fathers, you guys have the same understanding. You'll find something unique about your children that you need to guide them and protect them. All right, so in conclusion, I'll leave you with a quote. What we become depends on what our Father teaches us at odd moments. When they are trying to teach us, we are formed by little scraps of wisdom. So, as fathers, just say this, be there for your kids. Like, they need us more than you ever imagined. Don't be distracted by this generational world and figure out, hey, mothers can do it. Yes, they can, but that don't mean they should. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all so much.